Hello, everybody! As you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, and welcome to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, where there's somebody with an exclamation mark over their head. I thought we were supposed to go to Shinjuku, but there's someone here. Also, let's do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We definitely also need to take a look at these at some point. Let's go see what this person's going on about. Oh, this place looks nice. Drool. Ah, who the hell are you? Have some soda. I actually want some coffee now that I think about it. Huh, if you want to eat, just come inside. Did you say? You don't understand. A lady such as myself can't simply go to a place such as this unaccompanied. By the way, the other day I saw a girl left outside this place. She looked so lonely. She was fair-skinned and had black hair. She was looking at the display. Please say her mouth was watering. Perhaps only I saw the girl. Ah! Hello? So, how's the new body? Have you broken it in yet? While you were out having fun, we got another request for the Cyber Sleuth. It's quite a big, complex case. Once you get back to the office, you can find the case on the whiteboard. Huh. What about Shinjuku? What's going on back out here? I'm sure it was Shinjuku, right? Or was that just to get me to go out and meet that person? I do not know, but I'm going to find out. What the hell? What is this? You're like, something's out to kill. The case came in from the Detective Matayoshi. Hurry up and come. What? You felt something ominous in the air just now? Since when have you been so superstitious? It's probably nothing. Just get back here so we can go to work already. I should see if there's a new case to investigate. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that has to do with Repamon. Because that kind of has a little bit to do with, these one yokai. I don't know the name to them. But I do know they're kind of like, ferrets with sickles. And they kind of attack people like that, if I recall. So, I do know that there is a yokai kind of like that. 2 new ones added: Broad Daylight and Food Tour. Undercover Eater, need someone to help me. Bank Expansion Drive. And we also get a Bank Expansion Drive. Well, this one's easier. Let's do this one first. I know this is out of the blue, but are you hungry right now? Well, can I actually eat? Yeah. Haha, kids your age are always hungry. Dude, I'm like probably, 0.5 times this kid's age, and I'm still always hungry. Actually, this case came from the web. It's quite a strange one. We have a request from someone who ranks gourmet restaurants as a personal hobby. We'd like you to go to Nakano and grade the gourmet restaurants there and report back to her. Fees and expenses have all been paid up front. I decided it wasn't a risk, so I took it on. I have decided to entrust this case to you guys. Guys? Oh, wait, is my friend's gonna come with me? God dang it. Kyoko, is that egg and rice place really doing all you can eat buffets now? I really eat for free, Kyoko? Ugh. Yes, it's a present from me to all you hungry little kids. Please try your best on this one. Lovely. So the 3 restaurants we're going to are a Chinese restaurant, a sushi restaurant, and a tea house. Oh, a tea house sounds lovely. Wait, what about the egg and rice place? It looks like each one of these places is in the Nakano building. Oh, what about the egg and rice place? We can visit the places in any order. I'm starving. Let's just go. But my egg and rice. Okay, if I remember correctly, I want to say this is one of them. Huh? What restaurant is this? This place is kind of run down, actually. It's falling apart. Actually, no. It's a complete dump. You must be blind. This place looks great. If it's been deteriorating, it means it's been here for a long time. Which means customers have been coming here for a long time, which means it's good. Great, let's go in. What are you having? Do I not get to decide? What should I have? The Chahan looks good, but so does the Mapo Tofu. Huh? Half a Chahan meal? That way I could just have the parts of the Chahan I like the best. Okay, I'll go for that then. Half a Chahan and a Mapo Tofu, here you are. Wow, they gave me a good sized portions here. This was a good choice. Huh? That delicious smell. Oh yes, it's the Sichuan pepper in the Mapo Tofu. Oh, the Sichuan peppers is making a beautiful harmony with the even more delicious star anise. I'm gonna try to put the Chahan in my mouth while the aftertaste of the Mapo Tofu is still there. It's funny because I actually kind of understood a little bit of that. Thank you, freaking Shokugeki. That was great. Oh, that was delicious. Just like I thought, this place is amazing. That was great. Crab omelet and egg Chahan with stir-fried mushroom and egg. Yuko! Where are you? Hey, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. Yes. Dude, like, her freaking cholesterol has to be through the roof if all she eats is the, eggs. Wow, this place sure does have a lot of menu options for a tea house. Curry, pancakes, salty mackerel set meal. Looks like this place serves all kinds of food. So what are you having? Oh, they have an egg set meal. 3-second helping. This is the egg and rice place that Kyoko said had an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh, but they have a rice omelet meal as well. Rice omelet. Alright, let's go inside. What do you want to order? What will I order? A tea house? Cool, I like the retro feel of this place. The menu has so much on it. Really can't choose. Huh? Neapolitan pasta! Oh, that sounds delicious. Obviously, the best pasta is from a pasta restaurant, but I like this place. Okay, I'll go for it. You're Neapolitan, sir. Here you go. Nice, bright red tomato sauce on thick spaghetti. Wow, this place really does good Neapolitan pasta. Look at the chopped sausage on top. I can't resist. Wow. After the taste of the tomato sauce is gone, the spice of the chili comes in strong. This is no kid's dish. Not bad at all. The thing about putting grated cheese on top is some people put it on before they start, whereas I prefer to add it halfway through. It's always a good way to relatively go about it. That was delicious. Ugh, I'm stuffed. The price and taste are astonishingly good. The range of foods on the menu is very wide. This is what you expect from a Nakano restaurant. Yeah, it looks like this place has lots of regulars. Wow, you're really hungry today. That's the first time I've ever seen one single human's stomach take such a beating. He hasn't met me. Okay, and then... God, I don't know where this last one is. I would assume that it would be somewhere on ground floor. If not, maybe like a little farther up this way, maybe. Oh, there's only a bookstore here. Nothing here. Maybe it's on the second floor. Where is this place? Where am I going? Where am... Oh, here it is. I'm coming, I'm coming! The sushi restaurant is next! Sushi! What's up? You seem tense. Because it's a sushi restaurant where the food doesn't come around on a conveyor belt. I've never seen that before. Aw, that's so sad. Huh? What? They're making fun of me now? Have you ever been to a fancy sushi place? Moving on. What do you want to eat? I'm definitely going for the omelet. Huh? The omelet? Ugh, you don't get it at all. Huh? You know, egg was a dessert not a long time ago. Really? If you eat something sweet like that, you will ruin your fish. When you eat sushi, you should always start with white fish. The way the experts do it is they eat clean-tasting white fish first, then fattier fish, then sushi rolls. That's so boring. Geez, no wonder you don't get any girls. You're such a nerd. What? I wasn't going to. Anyways, let's go inside. What are you gonna start with? Okay, well, some people think they know everything about sushi and keep going on and on about it, but the best way to eat it is the way you like it. Still can't decide. At times like this, the best thing to do is look at the chef's recommendations. Oh, today's recommendation is squid? Okay, I'll start with that then. 1 squid! Okay, they're putting the sushi on my plate. You certainly don't get this kind of treatment at a cheap conveyor belt sushi place. Now then. Wow, it's plump and springy and thick! It looks really delicious! I know a couple of other things that are quite delicious too. I'll just put some soy sauce on it and pop it in my mouth. Oh man, I can think of other things I would like to pop in my mouth. Oh, that's amazing. The squid is a little bland, but the al dente texture and the unique taste complement each other beautifully. Okay, now that I have worked up an appetite, the next one is... And then we just keep going. That was delicious. Ah, man, I'm so hungry now! That was absolutely delicious. So this is what an expensive sushi place is like. Huh? You? Never knew what you were talking about, did you? Huh? Well, at least I didn't just order fish eggs. Everything you ordered is eggs! You're obsessed! Also, when you left the restaurant, you said, Oiso, didn't you? I just wanted to try it out once. Is that not right? Oiso comes from the term Oiso wa Tsukasu. It's used only by the staff to talk to the customers, never the other way around. Hey, wouldn't it be best if you wrote the report? Cool, that's great! That way I can focus on the eating part. Poor Arata. Don't ignore him. Alright, we're done with the report. Did you write the report? Hell yeah! Yeah, the report is good, but it's a pain in the butt to read. While we were eating, this guy just kept talking to himself and never spoke a word to the rest of us. Wow, I never thought you'd have such a talent for writing reports. So, by the way, who is this undercover client tester anyways? He kept his true name hidden. I only know his web handle, so I don't actually know. And anyways, even if I knew, I would have kept that information confidential, so I couldn't say. What? Well, come on, Kyoko, I really want to know. This undercover examiner, who the hell is he? I have one guess. Alright, and that's a bank expansion drive with the Sleuth rank up! We have become real cyber sleuths! Lovely. Must be ready to burst after all those restaurants. How about some coffee? We can try a new blend. Yozu Kosho and sour cream. Alright. Invisible slashers rampant in Shinjuku. Catch the culprit before something serious happens. Please help. Yep. And it happens right in broad daylight. There have been a string of some real oddball incidents lately out in Shinjuku. Cars, trees, buildings, exteriors, they all getting sliced up. And with clean cuts too, like someone took a real sharp knife to them. Thankfully, nobody has actually gotten hurt by this so far. Right now, it's just a case of trying to curb vandalism we're dealing with here. But it's heavy-duty stuff getting damaged here. Imagine if people start getting targeted somewhere as dense as Shinjuku. It'd be a real problem. As long as we don't know who's behind this, we can't predict what'll be next. And the police can hardly be bothered to get off their butts and... like, this'll help us. It's after the last incident. I see where this is going. Alright, we'll check it out for you. Okay, I've politely borrowed access to security camera in Shinjuku so we can check out what's been recording. I don't see anything, and I dang well don't hear anything right now either. Doesn't look like I can find any of the actual crime scenes, though I'd wager that you've already checked out this much yourself. There's really nothing left on there, huh? Oh, I just found something interesting. Here's my trusty assistant from a little while ago. Let's take a look. Wait, what was that flash of light just now? We just might have a real life... There it is! I actually was looking it up right now as we speak. And yeah, it's a Kamaitachi. Itachi meaning weasel. Oh, that's funny. You probably heard about them before in the folktales, right? Kamaitachi are weasel spirits with sharp claws as sharp as sickle. You hear the stories tell it, they attack people by appearing inside a sudden whirlwind, cutting their victim's skin sharply in its wake. What probably really happens is that when people's skin gets really dry, they can get cut up by small rocks blowing in the wind, or so we thought. Looking at this footage, I think it's safe to say that's no ordinary gust of wind. Knowing that, there well could be an actual Kamaitachi on the loose in Shinjuku. Putting fairy tales aside for a moment, what we do know is that light reflected off of something. Maybe the wind somehow, or a blade. Or maybe something entirely else. Who knows? But that light definitely skimmed really close to your head there on that footage. If you hadn't felt anything ominous back there, we might have seen your head pop off your shoulders. Better stay sharp. You can only stay lucky for so long. Head back to Shinjuku. But I don't want to die! I mean, technically I'm already dead. I'm in a digital body. If I die in the real world, I'll die in the digital world. Oh no! That wouldn't be good. Woo! Alright. Oh, also, do I have to activate? Probably not. Yeah, I guess it just kind of automatically does it, maybe? But, see? 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 Told you, did I not? Oh man, and if it's freaking the Digimon I said it was, I'll freaking laugh too. Right here. There's a thin line coursing through. Looks like a burn mark. Wait, a burn mark? Found a burn spot, you say? Anything else of note you found there? What's wrong? Does something feel off again? A flash of sunlight reflected off a window and blinded you? Looked like you froze Kyo for the time being. Oh wait, there she goes again, moving up. I guess she's looking something up. When she's like this, she's lost in her own world. No point in trying to talk to her. Looks like she'll be at it for a while. I hate ordering you around since you don't work for me, but would you mind looking around for some more clues for us? We've had a lot of reports about this phenomena come into the police department. There could definitely be something left. Alright. Oh, you know, also, I haven't been, like, taking a look, but it doesn't seem like anything has been made as of late, which is actually kind of worrying. Check it. In what era did Hideyoshi Totomoyo become ruler of Japan? The Meiji period? I don't actually know. I'm just... Another one of those burn marks. Ugh! I feel it! That murderous intent again! Ugh! Ugh! You're too slow! Hey, it's me. I figured out what's going on. The culprit, whoever they are, is using reflections to their advantage. Have you ever heard of the Walkie-Talkie building? It's a super tall skyscraper in London that was at the center of a really bizarre incident. Basically, there were cars parked nearby it that mysterious had parts of them melted and warped. The cause... Oh god, I'm still being attacked! The cause of it was the building's windows. The panes were installed in such a way they reflected a sunbeam potent enough to damage the cars. In this instance, though, we're not dealing with sun rays. Judging from the flash of light and those burn marks you found, we're probably dealing with lasers here. But this isn't your ordinary laser pointer we're talking about. Only weapons-grade lasers could leave such deep burns. The question is how someone managed to set them up all around Shinjuku and fire them off without people spotting them. There hasn't been any big power surges in the area. Could there be batteries? No, wait. The digital wave reading are fluctuating weirdly. Don't tell me they're using the digital waves as a substitute for microwaves in an impromptu maser? If that's the case, then I'm still being attacked! Hey, think you can just trust in my deductions and your good luck to pull us through? Ugh. Ugh. I could ever doubt your judgment. I like that attitude, then here's the deal. The culprit is aiming that laser at you using every reflective surface in the area. We're going to use that to our advantage. The fact that a laser is bouncing around towards you means that we can trace it back to its origin point. To do that, you need to get in the line of fire, but you have to time it well or else you'll get a hole burnt right through your skull. Do you get what I'm asking here? As soon as that laser's got you, I want you to connect jump into it and dive inside! If my thinking is correct, that laser is actually a type of digital wave. If it is, the instant that beam of light hits something, it forms a connection with the origin point and establishes a Fox networks of sorts. That's what should make it possible for you to connect jump into it. I know it sounds crazy, but you're easily the luckiest person I've ever known. You can do it. Trust yourself and tackle this head on. Just concentrate. If anyone can do this, it's you. Whee! Wow. Okay, so we're in this area. Kind of odd that this is actually something that's going down. I was thinking it was like Repamon. But if it's like beams of lasers and whatnot, it can't be Repamon. I mean, it could still be Repamon for all I relatively. Bakemon! And I have like nothing. I have nothing to fight these guys with. Jesus. Oh, they're weak. Okay, I guess. Jesus. Oh, you know, I forgot to take a look at what Andromon can actually digivolve into. Because, like, we were thinking that Andromon can actually... That Andromon can digivolve into Boltmon. Which might not be the case. So it would be a good idea to actually look it up. Holy light! It missed! Owie. Ooh, ow. Well, we can just physically attack it and it'll be fine. Either way... There's a shiny over there. Is there a shiny over here? No shiny over here. There is shiny over here. Because as we all know I like to say sometimes, I'd rather be shiny! It's crazy. Like the treasure of a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny! God dang it, everything is missing! This is like damage I'm missing out on! Why am I asleep? Digimon, that was 5%! Kill it! But it woke up! Celestial Arrow! Isn't here you. Okay, but like, thinking about it right, like, just the thought of, oh, yeah, this right here, oh, hey, look, it's Tankmon. Tankmon. I can't save in here either. And I don't fully know whether or not I can come back to this point, so I might as well try to grab all the items I can. I like how I can just kind of see that item, like, from afar, though. And you know, if anything, like, even though I'm sad that, like, Repamon isn't, like, the actual one causing all of this banana crazy type deal, like, folklore doesn't have to be taken 100% with 100% accuracy, right? Because after all, basic folklore was just kind of things happening with no explanation at that time. Like Kyoko was basically what Kyoko said, where people kind of thought that the, you know, Itachi was actually doing some damage. It was dry skin and the wind's picking up the dirt and rocks, which got you cut. You know, and that's how the Itachi folklore relatively got started. It's very interesting stuff. So, you know, just because this one isn't necessarily 100% accurate with the most accurate Digimon, doesn't mean it's any worse off because of it. It's actually quite a nice take on it. Oh great, these things have panic. They're about to get pain! To their panic. Oh god, I just noticed that there's a spike underneath his freaking leg that those freaking piston things relatively go into? Jesus! I never noticed that! Why have I never noticed that? Well, if anything, I say we're pretty much in a decent position. Let's just fight this fool. Who are you? How did you find me here? Are you some army goon trying to take me back? You're not with the army. Well, I'm an optical weapon Digimon that broke out of a certain country's military. I was developed and trained to be a weapon capable of attacking the real world directly from cyberspace. But I hated it. I hate being worthless to them for any other purpose aside from that. And I hate anybody in the army who just tries to treat me like a weapon, so I ran away. So then why are you attacking people? You're wondering why I was attacking the city? I was just practicing my techniques over the network to find something else I could do. That's all. Oh, so my lasers were shooting out into the real world without me even realizing it. Sorry about that. Try all I might, no matter how much I run away. I really am just a mean old weapon in the end. I don't have to be that way, dude. I'm wrong, because if I was a real weapon, there would have been casualties. You're really something. Hey, are you okay? You look alright. I'm so relieved to see you again. If something had happened to you, it would have made me look really terrible as a detective. So I'm glad to see you're okay. Matayoshi, you just came in at the worst time. Detective? I knew it! You lied to me! You really are just a government dog. I'll make you pay for this, you two-faced scumbag! If you're so desperate to make me a weapon again, then I'll give you what you want and then some. Take this! No! You were the chosen one, Tankmon! Oh! That's not good. Legendary Dragon Blade! Scrapless Claw! You don't want any of this heat! You just don't! Trust me, I'm on your side! Immobilized by recoil. I'm so sorry that it has to come down to this. With all my power, I need to let you see the light! The light as bright as those lasers you shoot from your heart! Let's take him down! He was a good match. That's enough. I get it. I'm nothing more than a weapon to be fired off. I know that after fighting you now. But if that's the life I have to lead, then I'd wish I'd never been created. Oh, that's so sad. So, it was a programmed Digimon made by a foreign military, huh? I'm sorry I interrupted your conversation then. Guess I gummed up the works real bad, right, when you won him over. Still, at least it put a stop to things, even though it ended poorly. It really did. Now it's become a serious situation. Huh? I mean, not only did you find a top-secret military weapon, you also, well, destroyed it. If we're not careful here, this could turn into an international incident that even threatens our security treaty with that country. Guess when Japan finally got them to move their bases too, that deal could vanish into thin air because of this. Oh, but don't think any of this is your fault. Even if it were to lead to World War III taking place, you shouldn't feel guilty. Oh, Kyo, I didn't know you'd better. I think you were actually being serious. Oh, but I really am. When am I not? Anyways, Lady Luck must really take a shine to you. To tell you the truth, there was actually one other thing that flashlight could have been. See, if it hadn't been a normal mazer, but instead of a phonon mazer, you, wouldn't be standing here talking to us right now. I detected fluctuations in digital waves, which made me immediately determine that they were functioning as a maser substitute. However, there was also the possibility that instead of microwaves being substituted, that it could have been ultrasonic waves. Rather than rely on photons, phonon masers, like the name implies, relay and amplified phonons, which make their properties fundamentally different. If you've been facing a phonon maser back there, you probably wouldn't have been able to use it like a normal network line and connect jump. Now do you get how lucky you are? I wish you never would have told me that. You did some great work out there, kiddo. My life was put on the line here! That's what youth is for in the first place, so keep it up. Ugh. God dang. Oh, there we go. I agree with what Detective Matayoshi said. So it's back to work for you, kiddo. Your next task awaits you. Oh! Oh, Lord! And so, it come to my attention that the acquisition of the Nile Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically the wrong decision. And as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who was even slightly involved from the vice presidents on down to the delivery boys, I fired them all, each and every one. Moving on. From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Decision-making will be faster, and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I have in mind for a while now that I'd like to announce. And that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. With this new update, you'll be able to do that, and this, and maybe even those things. The details are still a secret. I don't like this lady. But we'll be hosting an early access demo event for people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us and experience for yourself our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden. But this is like a very sly move on their part. We got slammed. Indeed. Our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. Yep. We were about to launch a raid on Kamishiro on the basis of the materials you obtained for us. And there was a leak in the form of an internal announcement at Kamishiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we prepared and arresting a scapegoat. It's a matter of speculation, but I suspect that it was Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be part of her cunning scheme as well. She probably figured that if she got it to the press first, she could avoid the apologies and explanations that would invariably come later. But to couple that with the announcement of her becoming the new CEO, as well as these new large-scale Eden updates all at the same time, give them the old razzle-dazzle, it's the Kishibe. Show she's running, and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence proving a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demons have somehow been magically erased. It'll be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. I'm sorry, Kyo-chan. Just when we finally had Kamishiro by the tail, they got away. No need to apologize. Even if we rushed into things earlier, it probably would have all turned out the same. From Nokia. Urgent. At K Cafe. What's up? Come see me. Great. Just when we were having a serious talk. At least use a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. Why is that my ringtone? Oh, I'll call from Nokia Shiramine. Don't worry about us. Just go. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot? There's nothing we can do for right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid plan on our part. Chapter 8. No stopping the Gale Girls. Or we can put your assistant's skills to use. I swear, that kid might be a godsend from your father, sent from the great hereafter. Maybe rushing into things might not be the worst idea. Just a little bit. There's no guarantee that a half-cyber form will be able to sustain itself forever. And if Kamishiro finds out whose body it is at the hospital, it won't end well, will it? Or possibly. It could be that they're leaving Crowbar alone on purpose. That they've known the truth for a while now. Ugh, that's ominous. That's really ominous. Like I said, the day of reckoning has come for hackers who want to use Digimon for evil purposes. Oh! You're late! Why are you always late like this? Back to what we were talking about. What do you mean by Day of Reckoning exactly? Isn't it obvious? We'll take the hackers and save the Digimon. Hey, isn't that a bit high-handed? Losing the Fate earlier made it very apparent that I don't have the chops to do this on my own. That's why I'm planning on forming a tamer group to face off those mean old hackers. Tamer group? Back at Digimon Tamers, which I want to say that was like the third one of Digimon, right? Yes, it was their third show that they basically made. You both heard of a hacker team called the Judes. They were a hacker team that was active a little while ago, right? That's right, Arata. I should have figured you'd know your stuff. Although members of the Judes were hackers, they never did anything evil that would have bothered ordinary users or Digimon. So what are you getting at? We can form a powerful team by gathering hackers like former Jude members and other like-minded folks. We call ourselves the Rebels, and we'll protect Digimon and Eden from evil hackers. What do you think? It's a totally great idea, right? Don't you think the name kicks butt? I think it's a little too on the nose. And Arata would be our leader, of course. There's no one else better for the job. What? Well, you're such an incredible hacker. You saved me all the time I was attacked in Kowloon. Oh, and you'll be a rebel too. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, I'll make you the vice assistant leader, okay? Huh? There, then it's decided. Is the Rebels a good name? Should we also go with the Digimon Helpers, or DH for short? No, thanks. You won't do it? Wait, why not? How come? Oh, is it because you don't like the word leader? If that's the case, you can be the boss, or the captain, or El Jefe, or whatever you prefer. What is the El Jefe for? I don't have time for your game of make-believe. Your game of make-believe? I'm busy searching for the cause of that crazy sickness. You can do what you want. Hey. Is it really the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like her? I need to talk to you. Come to Shinjuku later. I'll be waiting. I don't know if I want to go with you, my dude. Every single time it's me and you, there's a labyrinth involved. What's up with this? This bites! Fine, he doesn't have to join us. We can do it without him, right? Hey, you. You're Yuko Kamishiro, right? Ugh. I heard about you from main character. What are you doing in a place like this? Kyoko told me what was going on. She said Crow would be here. You have business with Crow? He's in there with the loudmouth. You had a very serious look in your face. What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Was it food? It was most likely food. Monthly special. Yeah! Dude, foodies are always fun in any game, okay? I don't care. You hungry? Okay then, I'll see you around. It's so funny that she's like so serious, so freaking stoic, and she just has this giant weakness for food. I love it. I'm so angry. What is with that hood-wearing punk? He must be thinking he's all that. Look at me, I'm such a nihilist. I'm so cool. I'm so hot. Well, whatevs. This means... It means... There's only one solution. I'm not the boss, Nokia. I'll be the leader. Oh, okay, well, thank you. Ah, Nani! What's that look for? You don't have to be so shocked or dubious. You'll help me recruit new members, yeah? Whoa, why that big long pause there? You don't wanna? You don't want to? No, I'm really worried about the future. Oh, no need to worry. I've got a clear goal in all this. Really. I think Yuko from the Zaxxons will understand what I'm saying a little better. Whatever will be, will be. Where there is a will, there is a way. Let's start out by trying to invite Yuko. Oh, we gotta keep Faye completely out of it. But Faye is with Yugo. You can't have one without the other. Well, she's kind of a creeper, isn't she? She talks funny and her style's a bit, she's definitely a perv. Pervert with a capital P. Why? Why? I know that she said that she has a weakness for people like you, but... Hentai? What? Are you a friend of Crow? It seems you're in the middle of something. I'll come back some other time. Oh no! We're not in the middle of anything! We're certainly not talking about perverts. Ah! Huh? Whoa, wait up! Aren't you Yuko Kamishiro from Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. Whoa, she really is your friend! Well, I wouldn't go that far. So hey, does that mean that we're your friends too? What? I mean, right? The friend of a friend is a friend. And that's been the way of things have been ever since, like, forever. Well, that would make everyone friends in the world, which is not the case. Yes, well, I'm Nokia Shiramine. Call me Nokia, or Akino, if you like. That was my nickname back in elementary. Can I call you Yuko? Or Yuko-rin? Would be totally adorbs. I'll be back later! Ah! Sure thing, Yuko, later! God dang it. But the funny thing about you is you've got some pretty well-developed relationships considering how poorly developed your character is. Don't just break the fourth wall like that, Nokia! Anyways, let's go to Kowloon and find Yugo. What? You're going to report in at the agency? Roger that. Let's meet in Kowloon then. Same place as before. Hurry up. Ugh. Oh, that was fast. Are you done with your business with your friend? That was weird saying. The rebels. The friend of a friend is a friend. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you seem the type to be easily embroiled in trouble. That's kind of me too. What happened to Detective Matayoshi? He went home a few minutes ago. We're going to wait for Kamishiro to make their next move. For now, you have some free time. Helping your friends might be good use of your time right now. You never know how the wheels of fate will turn. After all, as they say, one good turn deserves another. Huh? One good turn deserves another. You're saying I'm using that proverb wrong. Is she? If that's what you think, go look up the correct meaning. Okay, so one good turn deserves another. This expression dates back to the 1400s. The word turn in this idiom doesn't mean rotate as it commonly does nowadays. Rather, it means good deed. Therefore, the idea behind this expression is that if one person does something kind, it is good to repay that kindness with a nice act of one's own. Okay, so I was right in the way that I was thinking it. Well, it seems like we gotta go help with Nokia. Major plot! Not enough battles, but we'll be fine. Now, I would have to assume that she wants to meet in front of the little playground area. Which I like how there's like a little playground area right here. I thought I saw something. I like how this is like a playground area. I kind of wish that more of Kowloon was kind of like this, instead of just like pathways and whatnot. It would have been very nice. Darn it! You're late again! I knew you'd be late. That would have done if some creeper had come on like me before. I'm just gonna say this. I won't let that happen. What? Hang on. What? And just what do you mean by that? Hey, Nokia. What the... God dang it, Kapumon, you're too pure for this world. Alright, that's when... This is kind of a courtship ritual that some idiot males do when they're after a sexy, cute bod like mine. Can you not... I'm not sure I quite get that, but it sounds pretty scary. Yes, it is scary, but if the guy is hot, I might be okay with it. What are you talking about? Ah, Yugo! How did you contact him? What a coincidence running into you like this. What terrific luck I have. It's like this chance encounter was destined to happen. I was just thinking I wanted to talk to you about something too. I understand what you're saying. Good. Zaxxon's solidarity has been more tepid lately. Good, good. A number of us are acting so brashly as to draw interest from other hacker teams. Darn telemarketers. Good, good, good. But don't you think pitting power against power will only result in unneeded chaos? Huh? Someone needs to reunite the hackers of Kowloon and restore Eden to its former state of order. But that someone is not you, Nokia. It's me. What? Hang on! Wait a second! What the what? I'm completely lost! But I can do it! Can't I? Now I'm totally desperate! This is the pits! I'll just go around Kowloon soliciting any and all hackers I happen to come across. Then I'll have like a buttload of hackers with me, and we'll beat the others at their own game. Is this like a freaking big bad evil guy, you know, development in the process? There might be a point where we actually have to fight Nokia at one point. Maybe. Who knows? That would actually be kind of interesting, actually. Yeah! Follow Inakino's footsteps, folks. Follow me! Alright, I'm off to get some tamers. Step 1, raiding Zaxxon and Demon's hideouts. The demons broke up, so they don't have anything better to do, and I bet there are some freelance tamers in Zaxxon forums too. Time to roll out. And she's with me. Looks like I'm going to have to... Okay, something has to be up, right? Because I don't think that there has been a single item that has been made in a while, so I have to assume at this point that nothing has been made. Or something has been made, and I just totally glossed over it. Well, look at that. I was right. And now I'm about to summon it. Oh, I can expand this place. All right. And then we can also buy the, what is it called? The Sleuth's secrets to increase the precision of searches. We could technically also get, we could also get 5 of these things too to help increase EXP of certain Digimon, which would definitely help us in the long run, but that's not what we're truly going to be focusing on, at this point. Not that I'm aware of. And if anything, Shell Numamon is kind of in a place where I don't think we particularly need. I don't think. Because even back where I was, I remember I only had like 3 Platinum Numamon. So I do believe that I don't need more than 3, and I already got 3 people relatively queued up. So, I guess I don't... What I'm trying to say is that... Am I able to? Yes, I am. What I'm trying to say is I don't believe that I need this Shell Numamon to be Shell Numamon. We can try to go other places and try to do other things. We can go back to Suyokomon, and then we can try going into Ikakumon. Or we can go to Bukamon and go from there, or we can go a step further. There's a lot of things that we can basically try and do. Or we can even get Elecmon and like try to go down a completely different line. Get Vegemon, go down a completely different line. There's a lot of jazz we can relatively do. But as of right now, it's time to go to the Demons and then the Zaxxons. The Demons would probably be the easiest one. Not sure why there are still people here, because Matayoshi definitely said that all the people here would most likely have already practically, you know, up and vanished. Oh, I'm battling! Why am I battling? Why is there a Datamon here? Oh god, I'm being slapped around by a Datamon! Hello? Did something happen? What's going on? I wasn't paying attention to any of that. You all can actually, you all can pause any of that for any information. I'm just going to be completely dumbfounded. Yes. Celestial Arrow! Heaven's Thunder! Oh no! Blue Blasters! That did actually quite a bit. Gabumon, you crazy! I got a Kabuterimon medal. You're not just talk. Okay. Yeah, dang right we're not talk. Hey, you, what are you doing? Either way, I don't know why there are still some people here. I don't even know how these guys even remotely got a part of this area. But there's a big but. You all should not be here. Now we're in the Zaxxons. which this is the stupidest thing to relatively try and do. Why would you go to a place where people just we just got pushed away? I don't relatively get why. I did it! This ought to be enough. Today marks the formation of Akino's Rebel Alliance. Okay. Now we can protect Digimon from mean old hackers. Everyone follow me! Rebels, form up and move out! Jesus. That one will want to try to be the best. Like no one ever was. To catch all the Digimon is a real test. Train them. Maybe your cause. Where is she going, I wonder? Yeah. Ah! What's the matter? You look awfully surprised. Did you think I was a ghost again? No. If she happens to face off against truly evil hackers, I want you to step in and protect her. I cannot bring myself to let her put herself in any real danger in her zeal to protect Digimon. Moreover, I don't want to see Eden claim any more victims. We'll meet again. Well, Arata said to meet him in Shinjuku. I hope he hasn't been waiting too long. Which definitely means another labyrinth. Because it's Arata, and this is my new headcanon. He is the cause. He is the effect of all labyrinths. He just has to be, right? Every single time we've hung out with him, there's been an eater involved and a labyrinth. This is Coalition, I think it is. Where... Did it say Shinjuku? God, was it Shibuya or Shinjuku? I'll find out. But I think it's correlation, not causation. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of that one meme I remember seeing. Yep, it was Shinjuku. Okay, well, life is good. Hey, boy. Hey, you're late. Well, I knew you'd be here. By the way, is Nokia okay? Whatever. You should learn to mind your own business. When all said and done, people with half-baked sense of justice and a superficial sense of responsibility are the worst. And for her trying to be a leader, she knows nothing about bearing responsibility. But never mind that for now. I want to talk to you about that Suedo guy. You remember him, right? The strange Kamishiro researcher who was studying mysterious phenomena? There's something he said that's been bothering me. Actually, I retraced our steps and saw him again the other day. Really? It really isn't polite to follow someone, you know. I suppose this is payback for the other day, Arata Sanada. You caught me. Is there something I can do for you? Yes, you said something before that bothers me. I wanted to know more about your investigations, too. Think I could take a peek? My, your attitude is splendidly cynical. And you harbor such an interest in my work, too. I want you to tell me everything you know about Eden Syndrome. The Eaters. I will, of course, share whatever I know. It must have been fate that brought us together here. If before logging out from Eden, your mental data is destroyed by an Eater, you lose the ability to wake back up. I see. That's the reason behind this bizarre sickness. Indeed, although that's still just a hypothesis, huh? But to think that logging into Eden could have an impact on the physical body in the real world. Don't you find that fascinating? And how is the syndrome cured? That, unfortunately, I don't know yet. I do have something interesting on digital shifts, though. Don't keep me hanging here. We've identified a pattern in digital wave abnormalities that trigger the digital shifts. There's always a certain amount of external interference immediately prior to a digital shift. After that, the digital wave increases in bandwidth and the digital shift happens. Interference? Yes, which means someone or something is controlling these digital shifts. That's one conclusion we can all reach! Well, that's also nothing more than conjecture, actually. Someone's intentionally causing digital shifts. If you're interested, why not do more research? A study into what exactly is controlling the digital shifts? But I have to ask, why are you so interested in the Eaters and Eden syndrome? I really want to know what's the cause of this bizarre illness is. I wonder if there are any clues around there. I want to try and search the area. And for you, the ship has already sailed, no? Come on, give me a hand. Yeah. Because we got it. Okay, let's go. So, are we going in here? Where are we going? I really don't know where we're going, actually. Oh, Ty, you're gonna tell me where we're going, right? You're gonna tell me where we're going, right? Oh, dear God. Is it Akihabara? I think it's Akihabara. Oh dear God, somebody help me, I don't know where I'm going. Oh God. Ah, right after tying up those disappearances, we nabbed some creeper stalker too. He was squawking about being tricked by a flower lady, but scumbags like that are threats to women, to everyone. I locked him up, no questions asked. Thank you. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I do not know. He says that he wants to go back, but go back how? Hey, Kyoko! Okay, so maybe our residential friend here could help. Yonvejike Shinjuku's could there be a spot you failed to check? Okay, so it's still in Shinjuku, we just have to check certain areas. Got it. Thank you, Mirai! Oh, what the hell? How did I not see that? Huh? What's wrong? Why the sudden investigation of an Eden spot? What? You detected a special network, apart from the connections to Eden? Hey, hold up. What are you talking about? Woo! Ah! Gone without a trace. Whoa, 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 what the heck is going on? Where in the heck? Why did we just... Where am I? This is no ordinary network. It's much, much bigger. More expansive. Are these rapids in the digital wave? Why did we do this? Why did we do that in front of Arata, of all people? That's not a good idea. I don't feel. Now we're gonna have to explain to him. I'm the Lekman! I like a Lekman. It's yeah, Groundermon. It's all up to you. Okay, well, kill this man. Oh my god, they're dead. They're going to die. We're all going to go down. I mean, it could just be that these things are weak. It could definitely be that. Also, I feel like Groundermon should know some, like, really good moves. He's level 44, right? Yeah, he should know, like, Comet Hammer 3, and I think he's also level 45 too, ain't he? Oh, he's almost level 45. Okay, so we can get rid of some of these. This can be changed to that, but you know what? Let's just remove everything, right? Comet Hammer, but cross counter just because. Critical charge. He's about to learn the next one up from that. We'll just put shock for now. We should see if anybody relatively has anything, you know, better. Okay, now everyone has, you know, better skills and whatnot attached to them. We should be good. Also, where the... Oh, my boy! My boy! Look at my boy. Oh, my boy! Oh, my boy almost died. Oh, it makes me so sad, but it's my boy! Can we have a freaking Poncho Tyrannomon? Oh, I would love that! Dude, I just want a Poncho Tyrannomon. That would be so goddamn dope. It would be dope if my ice archery does not miss. I don't know what about, like, Tyrannomon just, like, makes me feel the most goddamn joy that I feel whenever I freaking think about the boy. You just do! Ooh, look at that. We also got Brave Point, which means that we get free EXP for being here. It looks like this is the way out over here. I wonder where this is gonna lead us. Why am I all the way over here? Hmm? Aha! I finally got through. What happened just now? What the heck did you do? Well, anyways, I'm heading your way now. I want to hear everything about what just happened. I mean... I see. So you have Eden Syndrome too. You're devoured by an eater. So Suedo's theory was right. And your connection jump ability. You can do that because of what your current body is. What I mean is, I'm sorry. I should never have left you behind like that. Don't worry about it. You are too kind. I guess we told him not to worry about it. Well, I guess that's that. We have yet another reason to investigate Eden Syndrome. Let's expose the truth of this story so we can get your body back too. Hey! He said a part of the name. Huh? What's wrong? Did something... God freaking dang it. Freaking dang it, hold up! No! No! We are not in another labyrinth! This is the phenomenon we're investigating just so happens to occur right where we've wound up. That's too perfect to be a mere coincidence. Jeez, this keeps catching me off my guard. Hey, you're coming too, right? Yeah. Because we have to clear your target now. Okay, let's go! Yet again, this just proves my point. Every time we're with Arata, this happens. It never ceases to amaze me. The sight of the digital world where the real and the electronical intersect. This place looks like it always did. Like a dive without an exit. So we all have to do is take out that Bakamon and change everything back to normal. How do you know there's a Bakamon here? Nope. What's going on? Well, these guys aren't relatively asleep like the other ones. Okay, well there are farm expansion plugins. Oh yeah. This would also be a good grindy place, I would assume so too. We're really close with Groundramon, so I would assume that it would be a fairly decent spot. You know, assuming that we can even remotely train here. Dang, the answer is a Tsushima Moya period. Bummer. Look, we got some things. We got a lot of things! Oh my lord! What the hell? What's with Nokia and those rebels? They just do whatever they dang well please. Come to Shinjuku later. Okay. I didn't have anything important to talk about. Don't worry about it. Man, I should have tried relying on Arata these days. I shouldn't have tried. Aw. Let's gather up the rebel members in the Galactica Park. Let me know if there's any trouble investigating. I'll help where I can. Whatever you do, give it your all. That's how I became a journalist. When did my mom start thinking she wanted to be a journalist? Looks like Sakura's still resting at home. I hope she feels better soon. It's boring when Sakura's not around. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go... What's that, Arata? I just see you kind of like float a little. Either way, I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding here, there, assuming I can, and then we'll come back with hopefully Groundramon being able to Digivolve. Right now, our team is looking pretty solid. I'll definitely try my best to get Groundramon ready. If we actually take a look at Groundramon right now, this one, he's missing max HP. He's nowhere near that, actually, so probably not a good way to get Groundramon to be where he wants to be, actually. Also, the fact that intelligence need to be 120, he's just not built for that. So more than less likely, we'll be going into this guy, where our... Yeah, everything is kind of like adding up to go into this guy right here. And then we'll go back and forth between this guy and Groundramon in order to get him to go into whatever the heck this is. And then it's gonna take freaking forever for Platinum Numamon, but we gotta get to that point. This Yaryumon is going to definitely go into this. This guy kind of looks like Guzzlord. And then maybe this guy is more along the lines of what his Yaryumon is supposed to Digivolve into. Even if this does look more like his Yaryumon. Then Andromon doesn't even Digivolve into like what I was hoping for. It's definitely going to take a while for me to figure out exactly what I'm trying to do here. I could always go into his his, you know, better version of himself, which would always be good. Tiger Vespamon might be worth taking a look into. Might have some pretty good skills. And then, you know, it's also the fact of getting those skills, too. And definitely want to go into Ophanimon. There's also Angel Dramon, whatever the heck this guy's name is. That's also a relatively good one, too. Might be worth taking a look into both. So on and so forth. We even have to, like, try to get wherever... We also have to, like, try to figure out what, Quadramon Blue is, you know, his Digivolution line as well. And I'm interested in this. That kind of looks like a Bancho, actually. Just with, like, the collar and whatnot and the hair. That's kind of interesting looking, honestly. There's a lot of jazz. We could definitely make Ogremon go into Skull Marimon and try to see what we can find there. Try to find any which way to get, like, 2 Marimon. That's kind of the idea at this point. But that's for me to relatively figure out while I am grinding. So... Oh! Let's do this right fast. I just want to make sure that nothing else was relatively... So this one is kind of the longer one. Should we really do this one, though? Hold up, wait. Let me think. Because this looks more like him, right? This looks more like Zubamon than all the others. We could look at all the other ones. Go back, and then kind of like continue going down this route. Right? We can do that. I think I like that idea better. So we'll go into this one. Then we'll go into the bottommost one, and then we'll go back to, like, the upper one. This guy is so freaking cute. I love him. So... What the absolute frick? Hold the phone. Why is this so sick looking? Bow Hawkmon? What the hell? What the... Dude! 5th cross. 2 physical attack, 55 earth damage. What the hell? I like how he has like a freaking cape with a hood. What the hell? Dude, this is why I love Digimon. It just subverts all my expectations. I wasn't even thinking that was going to turn into a doggo. And what the hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay, we go back to Zubamon. And you know what? I might as well take Zubamon with me. It'll definitely... Oh, it's not gonna let me. Well, I'm gonna make it. And then I'll do the jazz. And then we'll be... Well, oh, but wait, I want to get Zubamon. Is there no way to get Zubamon to level up to at least, like, 14 right fast? Well, that was close. I'm gonna fight a battle real fast. Look at him! Look at him move! My boy! He is my boy! But why is there no Digimon attacking me? This is so weird. Maybe I have to go a little bit far. Oh, no, there's one. Oh, Sunflowermon! And Togemon! Oh, Ripping Net. That's actually a pretty good one. Okay, let's go ahead and finally figure out what the hell this thing is. Because we've seen it many a times. Let's see. Come on, Zubamon! Oh! Okay, so this is definitely what our guy digivolves into. This is the middle form. That's honestly really kind of cool. Well, nice to know that's the case. There's whatever the frick that is, and that looks amazing. Oh, look. Ah, my boys. My boys. Okay, we go back to Zubamon, but I ain't about to, like, have you guys kind of, wait around while I get to the other one. So I want to thank you all so very much for watching. I probably dragged it out a little bit too much. I'm so sorry. But I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.